Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, the Mid-City area of Baton Rouge is one of this community's most vibrant, most important areas. There's a great organization there helping promote it. It's the Mid-City Merchants, and here to tell us all about it and more is Liz Walker. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate
Obviously, this is one of my favorite parts of town, definitely, but it's really important to everybody here. There's so much going on. There's so much to take advantage of. But for folks who might not be familiar with Mid-City Merchants and what it is you do, tell them a little bit about that.
MidCity Merchants developed from the General Health Foundation. They created MidCity Redevelopment Alliance to boost the area because we all started noticing the decline in the area. Boo Thomas, who was the first director of MidCity Redevelopment Alliance, quickly identified that in order to attract top personnel at Baton Rouge General, that the business climate around it had to be secure. It had to have enough variety of styles of business that they could attract somebody that would possibly even have to drive in from Clinton, LaPlace, and all the outer areas. So that's how the MidCity Merchants was formed, and very soon after we started meeting in 1989, we incorporated in 1991, and we had identified already that we had a huge amount of art-related businesses. And we started—
Such as your own.
Such as my own, the Elizabethan Gallery, yes. Right. And I was very fortunate. I grew up in Mid-City. I went to Our Lady of Mercy, grew up on Government Street, and when I relocated back to Baton Rouge, I just got fortunate enough to be in the Goodwood Center where Joe D's had, you know, an iconic business that is now closed in Mid-City. But I just got fortunate that I found that area. And I think most everybody who is now moving into Mid-City feels the same way. I hear time and time again from new businesses, like we have Violet Lotus that just opened up in Mid-City. We have Ritter Mayer Architects that just opened up in Mid-City. We have the Garage Men's Custom Shop that's on Foster at Florida that opened up in Mid-City. All these businesses have told us, Square 46, that's going to be developing an entire city block.
Wow.
Giraffic Prints, Godet Brothers, I mean, I can go on and on. Simple Joe Cafe, that all chose to move into Mid-City because of the art movement, because the inclusiveness, because of the ethnic makeup, because of really, even though people say this isn't true, the walkability.
Right.
You know, Government Street is what it is. It has a sidewalk. You know, I don't think anybody walks on sidewalks nowadays that doesn't pay attention to the traffic. So anyway, out of all that, we started White Light Night. And White Light Night is our biggest art festival in Mid-City, and it is now 18 years old.
That's amazing. I'm a huge fan of that event as well, but the whole area, as a result of your work, has really undergone a renaissance, and Mid-City Merchants itself has really experienced some explosive growth.
Oh, we have. As I said again, you know, when we first started, we had maybe about 6 to 8 businesses that participated. You know, I can remember when we finally, it took us 3 or 4 years to finally get up to 20. We're like, oh my God, we have 20. We have 57 businesses, and I brought the map. This is the ever important brochure that you will want to pick up at one of the participating merchants, and you can go on midcitymerchant.org and get that, or on our Facebook page and get that information.
Obviously, it's one of the best events in Baton Rouge, and one that everyone's going to want to take care of, check out, and enjoy. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Tell the folks where they can go real quick to find out more information.
For midcitymerchant.org, you can find out the shuttle, get the very important map, or any one of the participating businesses, and come out if you don't like art, live music.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for calling and telling us about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back to wrap it up after this edition of Across Louisiana. Don't miss it.